Okay, this is part two, follow-up of 2006 Volkswagen Jetta TDI manual swap. Um, finished, completed the six-speed manual swap, as you can see here. Six-speed now. It was a five-speed. Uh, it was a little bit challenging putting in the shifter box. I think that's the most difficult part of the job. It's not swapping out the transmission, the flywheel, the axles, and all of that stuff. All of that stuff is minor. Setting up the clutch system and all of that stuff is minor with the starter and all of that. The shifter box, um, you got like a metal cover that's under the the, the car that that kind of like encase the shifter box. So you have to take that out. You have to take down the exhaust system from the engine to the catalyst. You have to take that down in order to change the shifter box. And then you're gonna have to take this two side piece here. You can see there's one right here, and there's another right here. You have to take that out in order to take out the shifter box. Pop this up, take out the cigarette ashtray, take out that, and drop the shifter box down. There's a difference between the 5-speed shifter box and the 6-speed. I think what I found is that the cable on the 6-speed is much shorter. The cable on the 5-speed is much longer. There's a little bit different uh, setup inside of the two shifter box when I compare it together. One has like a plastic setting, and the 6-speed seems to be a little bit more tighter. All right. Right now I'm here um, checking out this car here because I have a little kind of like a popping sound from the engine. So I am here checking the cam, and it seemed like I got a cam wear, severe cam wear in the number 3 cylinder. So I'm gonna need a cam and you know cam followers soon, or maybe even now. But it runs, it sounds, like you have a burnt valve, you have that little slight popping sound. So I'm here checking that out. So I said, you know what, in the meantime, I will just do the review on the 6-speed manual swap. So the transmission code on this 6-speed is a LHD, and the transmission that came out of it was a 5-speed GQQ. So I put in a 6-speed LHD transmission. So I change the axles, flywheel, clutch, starter, change all of that stuff in order to use the 6-speed. The transmission is from a 2010 uh, TDI, and it works just the same. So if anybody have any doubt about swapping out their transmission from a 5-speed to a 6-speed, it can be done. And one of the things in which I can tell you, in which I experience, is that at 60 miles an hour, at 60 miles an hour, the RPM is about 14 to 1500 at 60 miles an hour. So basically the RPM dropped down dramatically. So I'm supposed to get, good uh, miles to the gallon with this car. Here you can see I got my, if you can see it, uh, VCD software. I was just checking out the power steering because the steering light was on. So I was here checking it out, and I cleared the codes and all of that. So I haven't driven it to see if the code will come back because I got a code for the torque sensor. So I haven't driven it as yet. So I got a light here for the code in which I get is for the left side um, park light. So I'm gonna have to look into that shortly. So this is a follow-up on the 6-speed manual swap from a 5-speed to a 6-speed, and everything works out great. The car drives and shifts uh, smooth, very quiet on the highways, not at a high RPM, and it seemed like gonna give a good few miles. So that's all I have to say about that. If you got any comments, any questions, you can leave them and I'll respond back to you. I know that some people leave some question about it, but I haven't got the time to um, respond. So you still can leave your comments and all that, and I'll get back to you. All right? Okay.